Good evening. I'm Frank LaSala with this CSB News Update. Libyan rebels gained back key cities. How international military forces helped make it happen. A deadly Egyptian cobra on the loose at a popular zoo. Is it slithering near you? And Hollywood leading lady Liv Tyler sings with a famous rocker. You could say one of her idols. That's all just ahead. But first, dangerous fumes from a local chemical plant fire are threatening wildlife and communities nearby in Rockdale. CSB senior correspondent Corey Thompson has the story.
The chemical plant inferno that raged for much of the day yesterday is
all catfish.
On to international news. Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi has his hands full as rebel forces take back cities and territories throughout the country. Hundreds of miles are being seized at a record speed, forcing Gaddafi to pull back his troops. Backed by powerful international airstrikes, the resistance has fought its way to the leader's hometown, nearly at his doorstep. As coalition forces continue to pummel key Libyan outposts, President Barack Obama talks to America about getting involved there and why. That's tonight, right here on CSB News at 8 p.m. Eastern. Ryan Seacrest could soon get a healthy dose of entertainment now that he's back hosting American Idol, but not from the contestants. Seems like Idol judge Steven Tyler wants to record a new duet with no other than gorgeous Hollywood leading lady Liv Tyler. That's right, his daughter. No one knows just yet where or when, but Idol Insider said it's going to happen, and both Tylers can't wait. And finally tonight, Bronx zookeepers are scrambling to find a deadly Egyptian cobra that escaped from the snake house last week. The hooded hisser could pop up out of hiding once it gets hungry. The snake house is closed, but the zoo is still open. No comfort to visitors. A bite from this cobra can kill an elephant in hours and a human in mere minutes. That's tonight's news. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. I'm Frank LaSala for CSB News. Walmart is responding to pressure to keep its overseas workers safe. Broadcasters are releasing their new fall lineups this week, and the Chinese have started building auto parts in Detroit. This is the Connecticut School of Broadcasting News at 7. I'm Frank LaSala. New fall lineups for television networks are being released this week, but experts say few major changes are expected. The move comes as national networks have taken a play-it-safe mentality when it comes to new TV shows being unveiled. Muammar Gaddafi needs to go. That's what President Barack Obama is saying today. But on the other hand, he says the Libyan dictator may stay in power for quite some time. So which is it? The president insists the U.S. military is helping an international coalition stop Gaddafi from slaughtering his own people. But to fully succeed, military sources say Gaddafi must be ousted. Mr. Obama says he is more hopeful that freezing billions of Gaddafi's assets will force the dictator out. Still, the president faces a delicate balancing act, now that members of Congress are outraged that they weren't consulted before U.S. war plans attacked Libya's army. And I'm Frank LaSala. After the recent building collapse in Bangladesh with 1,000 fatalities, we learned tonight that Walmart, among other retailers, is taking measures to keep workers safe. Specific details have not been released, but the retailer says they plan many changes. That will do it for Connecticut School of Broadcasting News at 7. On behalf of all of us here, thanks for watching and have a good night. Hi, I'm Frank LaSala. The Mets continue their West Coast trip this afternoon as they faced the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's go to the videotape. In the bottom of the first, watch as Angel Pagan makes a great diving catch into the stands as he goes head over heels. After a few minutes, he was ruled okay to play, but he later left the game with a rib injury. We move ahead to the fifth. Mets with the bases loaded, pitcher John Maine helps his own cause with a bloop to center field. 2 runs would come in to score as the Mets would lead 7-0. Later in the fifth, Mets still with the bases loaded, Captain America David Wright rips a line drive to left field. It will go over the wall for a ground rule double. 2 runs would come in to score, and the Mets' lead is extended 10-0. They would go on to beat the Dodgers by a final score of 12-0. That's CSB Sports. I'm Frank LaSala.